crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. In today's video tutorial, you're going to learn how to create these floral cards. We are doing part 4 of my Season of Workshop series. I wanted to share that with you and the projects we'll be making. And thank you for joining me for this Season of Chic Workshop series. It's based on the Texture Chic Suite by Stampin' Up and all the products included. We have a nice stamp set that's all seasons, and we've done fall projects, winter projects. We've done the summer projects with the shells, and now we're working on these floral projects, so spring. So I call this all seasonal stamp set. It's very versatile. There's a set of dies that go with it called the Chic dies. And there's also memories and more card packs, memories and more envelopes that coordinate with it. And that's back here in the annual catalog in this section. All of these things can be found on my website, which is linked in the description. If you do shop on my website, just keep in mind celebration is still going on until the end of August. That means that for each $50 you spend at my website, you're going to be able to pick out something free. We're going to use the memories and more cards that I just pointed out. We're going to cut them down and create A2 cards out of them. We're going to use some of this beautiful distressed foil cardstock to make these cards, and then we're going to use a piece of the floral paper, or one of the pieces of paper, and we're going to create a little diaper fold, because I always like to try to do some 3D items. Here are the 4 dies you'll need from this Chic dies. Okay, here's what they look like. I still need to put these on a magnetic sheet. Here's the ones we'll be using. So there's lots of dies, and there's also a nice big metal die that does a nice texture background. I'll show you the projects we created in parts 1, 2, and 3, and one that I created for my brother ScanNCut fall projects course that I'm teaching, upcoming. So you're going to get to see a lot of sneak peeks today at the end. So you're going to take out these. This is what you're going to need. Oh, here's the one I wanted to show you. Look at these. Look, you can make from this die. We're not going to use this one, but I just wanted to show you. We used it last week. That's that metal die that cuts these big pieces out. And then if you have like a die brush or something, you can roll the pieces. And then here's what some of the leaves look like. I already have the leaves cut out, but these leaves, if you want to cut them out, and we can use those today as well, or I'll just show you where I use them. That's these leaves here. This is the fall leaves. These leaves here are like any seasonal leaves. So you can cut a few of those out for accents on your cards as well. Now let me put this back in its plastic pouch so we don't lose the extra die pieces. So now that we saw that, the photopolymer stamp set is bigger than what it looks like on the front, because there's actually 2 sheets of stamps inside. So the stamp we'll be using for the birthday card, now this one's a sticker that's part of the Memories and More pack, but we're going to be using this one called Wishing You the Best Birthday Ever. So I'm just going to pull that out, right, and it's right here, Wishing You the Best Birthday Ever. I'm just going to mount that. So you're going to put that down, the flat side up, and you're just going to mount that on a stamping block. So we have that ready. So now let's get into our trimming up the things we need. So let me get the paper trimmer here. So we'll get the distressed gold out. We're going to use these pieces of beautiful floral paper. Now this is what the paper looks like. On one side of the Texture Chic paper, there's always gold foiling. And on the other side, there's one of the seasons, something that goes with it. So this is just great paper. I can imagine the designers and how much fun they had painting and splattering and doing things with these textures. So we'll do this one for the diaper fold. We'll use that piece. There's some shells. So what I'm going to use right now are just the 2 floral pieces. So you want to take out some of those pieces. Now you have 6 by 6 in your packet. Now you also might have the Memories and More cards. We'll be using some of those Memories and More cards. And I'll be taking them out of this package, so I'll show you that too in a minute. It's just so much fun. I just keep opening up. It's like Christmas, just keep opening up more and more packs of them. Keep going through a lot of those. So this is some extra paper. Take these out. Where was the other side of that? So we need this one over here. Here we go. We'll go ahead and cut 2 at once. Now the reason I'm putting them this way up is so I can get the most out of these floral patterns. So I want a lot of these to show. So you just look at where you're going to cut it. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you're going to cover them up a little bit, but that looks fine to use that side. I'm going to do 4 1/4. Okay, by 3 1/4. I'm sorry, 4 by 3. The 4 1/4 is for the gold. 4 inches by 3 inches. What I did is I made these the size of the Memories and More cards. That's the size of the small Memories and More cards. Okay, now I have a bunch of these. So I have 4 of these to use. Now for this one, these little pieces, it's going to be, we need to get some more of this out. Now this paper, the Distressed Gold cardstock, comes in 12 by 12, 2 12 by 12 sheets. But in your kit, those of you that ordered the kit from me, you received the 6 by 6 sheets. So, and it's called Distressed Gold Specialty Paper, not cardstock. Distressed Gold Specialty Paper, 159237. It's all on my website. Linked in the description of this video. It's all on the website. So these are the ones that are 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that's what we have. There's extra little layers there. And then you're going to take out your Seal Plus or your glue and just adhere those together. So let's see what we have here. So this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to take, I like working inside my tray. So I'm going to move some of these things off to the side. I like working on some kind of surface where I don't get anything on my table. So let's just show you what these look like first, and we're going to then we're going to mount them together. See, that extra little layer, 1/4 inch. I'm going to use this one because I like how many flowers are on that one. It's one of these kind of cards that as you build it, kind of comes alive with all the extra layers. And I like to make a couple at once, so we'll just do that too. Who is crafting along with me? Please say hello as you come into the video and watch. Here we go. We'll use this piece here. Now we're going to take the Memories and More cards and envelopes, and we're going to cut those down so we have them for our cards. So we're going to use my trimmer and these pieces here. So these are the Memories and More cards. I want to show you the regular size, and I'll leave one. No, I don't have one. I'm going to open these. I'm going to open these first to show you something, and then we'll get back to this little pack of cards. We need these pack of cards, but I want to show you one card before I chop these down. What's great about this Memories and More cards and envelopes and the Memories and More Texture Chic Memories and More cards, this is a card pack, is that you can have instant cards. These fit together. We're going to be using these. I'm just going to grab one for now just to show you. So You Make Me Smile, these fit right on here. These cards here are 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So these are the Memories and More card sizes, which I love. But however, the cards I'm making today are going to be A2 cards. So we're going to take these cards and fold them down and chop them up. Still have beautiful envelopes you can chop up as well. So I'm just going to use the corner of my trimmer because it gives me that little ledge that I need. And I know I brought the little spatula or the little, I'm just going to use, I have my ScanNCut spatula here. We'll just use that. Just need like a little bone folder or spatula. And I'm just going to flatten out the card. Now we need to chop the card down so that it's an A2 card. And the size of an A2 card is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Well, it's already 4 1/4. We didn't have to do anything with that. It's already 4 1/4. So I'm going to do 5 1/2 and done. And now we have an A2 card. This is your typical card size that we use you know, for our paper pumpkin kits and for card making. And it's just a nice size for me. I like making cards that size. We're gonna get this other one. It's already folded it. I've already burnished the edges. Get in there. I'm gonna chop it down. Now save this piece here. We need this piece for something else. So we save our scraps and use them. Okay, and cut that down. I don't need the trimmer right now. Now I did already do some die cutting for you. I used what's called the, let's see, what do I call these? These are called the stylish shapes dies. And I've already cut out, using pieces of those cards, I cut out a bunch of scraps. I'm gonna stamp onto them, wishing you the best birthday ever. In your packet, however, you do have a white one, and just ink it up a little. You're gonna do the same thing as me, and ink it up, the white one. Or if you have the stylish shapes dies, go ahead and cut these pieces out. So I did my die cutting ahead of time. Get my little silicone mat right here. And I'm going to go ahead and, what's nice about cutting your sentiments out of the texture is then you don't need to do any inking around the edges afterwards. But I did, the one that I did in white, I did ink around with Pool Party. And you've learned those techniques in this workshop and others. So if you do use the white one, ink it up a little so it's not so white, right? Like you're going to put the Pool Party or Petal Pink around it. I'm going to open up soft suede. It's a good color for this texture suite. I'm going to put my soft suede down there. And I'm going to use the best birthday ever that I just mounted onto my stamping block. Now, the first time you stamp, I go tap, tap, tap. I usually stamp onto my block, or I mean my sheet. I'm just going to go and stamp onto this piece of scrap paper I have because I usually use the placemats. Wishing you the best birthday ever. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that a few times because I like to make a couple cards at once. Okay, good. And another birthday. One has a little line through the middle. We'll put that right there. Hold it for a few seconds. Okay, good. We can also, we'll do it. Sticker for the diaper fold, but we can also use that for the diaper fold if we wanted to put that sentiment on the diaper fold as well. Let me close the ink. So now we have a few little assembly things. So when you take your card, you're going to make sure, okay, you're looking at the card and you're like, assemble. Well, make sure it opens on the bottom like that because we have that design of the horizontal design. Okay, I'm going to lay this down. And you're going to get out your Seal Plus or your glue and mount these layers together. Okay, putting that all in the view of the camera so you can see it. And voila, instant beautiful card. And then we're going to do the other one. Here's the other one. Is this it? Where'd it go? Here it goes. Oh, it's right here. It's laying right here. The other piece. Okay, now before you put your birthday on, we'll just mount the little bit of twine in the back, and then we won't put the birthday on just yet because we need to get these little die cut pieces. We're not sure where this is going to be. So I'm going to take this little piece of twine. This is evening evergreen twine that I got this out of, just going to kind of go like that, out of a kit called Hey Sports Fan. But you can also use the linen, the brown linen thread that's in your kit. And there's other colors of twine that would also match. So you can just, everybody didn't get the same colors of twine in their kit. I'm just tying a little knot here, is all I'm doing. Because I'm putting a little bit of twine behind the birthday. See? I'm going to put some twine behind the birthday. I'm going to hide this little knot. So you just go ahead and tie a little knot in your twine. And like I just measured the twine. I just went like this against, like the cord. I took a Memories and More card and went diagonal. across it. I kind of just know what size I need this. You want the twine to stick out a little bit. So what we're going for is this. Let me get the card again. We're going for that look. It gives us a little contrast behind our birthday card. Okay, so you're going to take your birthday sentiment and you're going to put the little line of adhesive on it like that. Put that in the middle. Now, if you have a lot of twine, you're going to also do a figure 8. If you don't have a lot, you don't need to do the figure 8. I mean, it just depends on how much you want to stick out the back. Okay, doing a little figure 8 back there kind of helps it stay in place a little better. Then what I do is I take my Stampin' dimensionals and add that, put those on there like that. Okay, so now what you have is this. We're not putting this on the card yet, but you have this little thing like that, right? So you can put that anywhere on your card. And let's get the other little piece. Reinforcement. Here we go. We have this little hump. I want to get rid of all the extra little trimming so it don't stick out. Put a little bit of adhesive there. Get in the middle. Now this one might not be big enough for a figure 8. In which case I just have to just lay it there. You just want to lay it there and tape it down so it stays kind of sticking out the side. Flip it around. Yep, that's what I want. That's what I'm going for. And then some dimensionals. Okay, now those are ready. Put them on over there. Okay, we now need the other pieces. So let's we need to make some of these. And I want to talk about using adhesive sheets and things like that. So let's put this, and we'll get back to those memories on my card. We take out the machine, raise this up, tighten up this tripod here. This is the large Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. We're going to do some die cutting, and I also want to show you the memories and more cards. So let's do a few things. Let me just arrange all of the pieces I need for the platform, and then I'm going to move this out of the way for a moment. So we need, when we die cut, we're going to use the platform 1. Then we need the thin die adapter, platform number 2, and then we're going to need one of the plate number 3s for the bottom. And then we're going to put down the things for die cutting and another plate number 3 for the top. However, I want to show you, because we're going to die cut some memories and more cards, I want to show you how I make stickers. And I want to show you what these cards look like again in case you haven't seen them. They're fantastic. Let me make a little room. One moment. Okay, had to grab my adhesive sheets. All right, here we go. These are the memories and more cards. You're in for a treat if you haven't seen this package of them. So not only do you have in this great suite the stamp set Season of Chic, the Chic dies, the Designer Series paper that's 12 by 12 specialty paper, the Distress Gold specialty paper, but you also have other coordinating items such as the cards and envelopes pack, which looks like this. These are the cards and these are the envelopes and the cards we're making right now. They look like this. Well, except they're plain. And you also have the best, this is Memories and More card pack. So you have these beautiful patterns. So if you didn't have enough of the floral paper to make the cards, you can use this piece for the card that I'm making today. That would work out just as well. See that piece there? So each one has either a saying for memory keeping or something you can use for cards on the back. And it has all the seasons. So everybody gets half a pack of these, so you have at least one of each card. And we'll take out a couple of those and use them to die cut with. We die cut right through them. Seashells. Surrounded by goodness. I love this because I'm always saying, surrounded by crafty goodness. Okay, look at this beautiful Snowflakes, congratulations. This looks just like the cards and envelopes, right? This piece here. Best day ever. Good times with you. Seashells. A fall pattern. So I really, really love these. And then there's stickers. Everything beautiful starts with love. I'm just going through them a little quicker so I can get to the next stage of this card making. Thinking of you. All right, so there we go. There's some floral ones. Now, the ones we're going to use, though, are the larger ones. There's the stickers. So I told you to save this piece here. So there are 2 sheets of stickers. We have memory keeping and just kind of fun for cards. Sometimes I'd put the happy on the happy birthday card, so I'll show you how I did that. And I have other projects to share, which I created earlier. Now this one here, You're on My Mind. These 2 sets of stickers I thought would be good for the diaper fold. So take the You're on My Mind sticker, take the little scrap from the Memories and More card that we cut, and stick it right on there with a little border around it. You're just eyeballing it. Actually, you might want to go like this to get 3 of the borders even. See? So you're putting it there, and you're getting the borders even. Let's put this there for contrast. See how that looks? So you put the sticker on that end so it's easier. And now, just get out your scissors or your paper trimmer and just eyeball it to get the last border even. So that's how you can get your sentiment for the diaper fold we'll be doing. Just like that, using that scrap of paper. Okay, let's get back to the cards, and then we're going to use these larger Memories and More cards. So we have this one that looks like a recipe card where you can write, or journaling, and then we're going to use this piece. These are the days. We're going to use this one and use adhesive sheets to make stickers out of it. So very lovely. Right here, right now, I made a card out of this one that I want to show you. We might get to play with that one, but if not, I'm going to show you what I made already with it. And then in good things, okay? Good things. So that's it. You make me smile. You've already seen that one. And that was the back of that one. The reason I'm showing you these is I also did a project with the ScanNCut that I used these to decorate an explosion box. And I'm going to be showing you that box. Now you get to see the cards that went into the box. So you're going to take this piece here and the adhesive sheets. You have a 6x6 adhesive sheet. You may have used it up already, but hopefully you still have some. And you're going to take these adhesive sheets and just sort of cut it down and put it. These are double-sided adhesive sheets. This is how you create stickers. You're going to peel one side off. That side's sticky. I'm going to put that on the Memories and More card. Doesn't really matter which side because we're just cutting a couple flowers out of it. I liked petal pink paper, but I also liked having the texture. Okay, so this is a sticker. That's a sticker sheet, but this is also a sticker on the other side. So when you die cut it, then you peel it off and you have a sticker. So these are called adhesive sheets, and they're in the catalog, in the annual. And I'm going to take these other scraps, right? And we're going to put adhesive sheet on the back of this. So when you use the adhesive sheets, just cut them down the size you need them, or around the size you need them. And that's the part you're going to die cut over. So we're going to make sure, because there's the adhesive sheet there, that that's the part we die cut over. We'll make our own stickers. Oop, that side. The sticker stayed on that side. Sometimes when you peel it off, sticker stays on the other side. So now there are our stickers. Pulling the machine back, flip it over. We have the sticker sheet showing up on that part. We have the sticker sheet on this part. So we're going to put these next to each other. Well, actually here, let's just cut this down. Let's just do that, because then they'll fit through the machine at the same time, right? There we go. We're going to make stickers using the 4 dies that I kept out, that I said to save, that were on the little mat here. This pretty little flower, that's for the gold accents. This flower, put that one there. We're going to put the bottom one. This flower again for the gold. And there should be one more. Here it is, this other flower. So we're going to cut a couple of these for our cards. So we need the gold accents, and we need the pink flower for the background of the pink textured flower. And then you're going to take the other, so you had one plate number 3 down at the bottom, and then you have one plate number 3 on the top. And when you die cut stickers, you have a little bit of, a little bit of tension, a little bit more tension because it's a little bit thicker, but it still rolls through pretty nicely. Okay, peel these off, do it one more time. We'll use these stickers in a moment, but just get them out of there. Now to poke this out for a moment. Just use your scissors and poke those out. Okay, so that's what we end up with. Beautiful, beautiful gold stickers. Sometimes I just throw it down and get it out, but otherwise I have to poke it out. And the second time we'll use the sticker to help us peel that out. Okay, put that down there. And one more, we got to run this through one more time to get all the stuff we need. Okay, we're going to go put that, we're going to do that same thing again, there. Wait, that's the top, that's the top of the sandwich. That one, flip this around, big flower, medium, baby flower. I'm kind of moving it over there so that we still have enough room to die cut later, that section there. Top plate. Okay, roll that through. Okay, now when you're doing your stickers, this time, we don't need to worry about trying to peel out the little bits because I'm not using the die again. I'm just peeling it out. So let me find I have a different pairs. Sort of tweezers, I thought. Okay, here we go. So sometimes I use my little tweezers. So when you're taking this one off, sometimes I just I don't worry about picking the little bits out. Oh, I didn't need my tweezers. I think I can get the edge off. When I peel it, all the little bits come out the middle. In this case, all the little bits already fell out. But this is the piece I want. I want the gold piece. I want this piece, and I'm going to try to line it up. There's a way it lines up exactly, but it really just makes it I end up having to twist it around the flower each time to find out. Oops, there's that side, the sticker I didn't get off that side. So it doesn't completely cover the flower. It's kind of like it's just a layer for your flower. And this one still has some sticker material on it because there's a couple splits in the sticker material. Or maybe my sticker, before I do that, let's see if my sticker was covering the whole area. Oh, okay. See, the sticker wasn't covering the whole area. So I could tell because it's kind of white and not off-white, which is fine. Even, if you have a partial sticker, you've got to add a little bit of glue. But before trying to peel it apart, make sure that there is actually a sticker there. And now rub it in there. And you have this beautiful layered flower. Okay, we're going to give that a rub. And we'll do that again. We're only layering up the big one. So there's the big one, this piece here. Okay, I'm going to peel that off. Okay, let's see. Just trying to find the edge. A good edge to peel. There we go. Once it peels, it comes off in one sheet. And see how it pulls those extra little bits with it usually. So that's what these are for. And also so the bottom layer could have been stamped and die cut. I have examples of that as well. In this case, we just die cut out the shape of the flower and made a layered flower. Okay, I'm turning this to see which way. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, it might be easier just to kind of go, how did this one go? All right. There we go. It's easy, just look at the other one. If you're making a bunch of these, look at how the other one went. There we have our beautiful layered flowers. And now I try to put those and the birthday on first before I do these little ones. So let's go back to our cards. So when you're arranging your card, just first make sure, okay, how it opens. So that opens on the bottom. Now this flower, you might not want to block that flower because it's really pretty. So you have a flower here, and you can have a birthday sentiment. Put the birthday sentiment right there, up there. There's this big empty spot, so that's where we're going to put the birthday sentiment. So that's why I said don't arrange your elements yet until you have all your elements. The smaller flowers are fill-ins, so we don't need to worry about where they go. So that's going to go up here. So I'm not blocking that beautiful flower. This flower will go right there. This is also a sticker. Remember, we made a sticker. That's why I said use sticker sheets. Voila. Peel that off. Stick it on. How easy is that? To have a flower, like a real easy flower sticker. Okay, this one, let's see. There's this flower there we don't want to block. Let's put this birthday. Oh, first of all, let's see how it opens. There we go. It opens this way. I almost put it on upside down. We're going to put this birthday one on that side because we don't want to block those pretty flowers. And you already have a nice card, and then it's nicer when you add a few more accents. Oh, I added a pink one. Forgot about that. So we'll run the little pink ones through there. Do we do this? I mean, this card is already good. It's just going to get better as we add little extra accents and bling and things. There we go. Put this flower down there. Now, grab this and move the machine closer because it looks like I had a couple little pink flowers on my original. And I still have a little bit of sticker sheet back there, so I'm going to use that to cut out the flowers, but we need to get them out of here, to poke them out of here for a moment. Okay, and put that flower there. This flower here. We have 3. Here's another one. So all I need now are the 2 little metal flowers. I'm just going to run these through. Put one there. Get rid of the gold. You can't run them through with their stuff stuck inside them, so always got to sort of empty them out first. Okay, so when you have them when you have any dies that are close together, it's important to use some tape. I love this wall safe tape because it's good for die cutting. It's Post-it note technology tape, so what you can do is you can tape over these, and what you're trying to do is just keep them from falling into each other, because if dies fall into each other, they get all cut up. There you go. Like these pieces, like if they get under each other like this, the metal gets all bent. And if you've ever had that happen, your die is almost ruined. I say almost because I still use it, but then there's like always this little annoying bend when you cut it again. All right, let's get rid of this machine again because it's in my way for crafting. We'll put that over here. And now we have the little pink flowers that I had on these samples. So what I'm doing right now, just so you know, is I'm using one of these little pink flowers as an accent. And we'll use the gold one too. So if I use this one, then I'll use this gold one. See, so it's like if I use this flower for the accent, I'll use this gold one. And then when I use this flower for the accent, the little one, I'll use the bigger gold one. That way they're kind of just always using different little things. So let's see, we're going to put that there. Put that one down there like that. Just kind of lay them around, move them around before you take the sticker off, and then you know where they're going to go. So that one will go there. And they can go either way, upside down, right side up. I just thought it's better than using glue. Just use only adhesive sheets for these. And the adhesive sheet doesn't even need to be on the whole thing for it to stick, because this stuff's pretty strong. It's just kind of hard to get off, and sometimes I use my tweezers. Luckily, I made a lot of extras of these, so when you're fighting with one, you just grab another one. There you go. See how some are easy, some are not? Put that up down there. And voila, the card is done. It has your 3 embellishments, it has your birthday. Okay, and then we'll do this one. And that was a big one. We'll do, where's the pink one? We're going to use this pink one. And then this, I don't know if that was what's down there. Nothing. Okay. Pink and that other flower. Okay, so we're going to do, I'm going to go down here like that and put that one right there. And voila, now I have 4 cards done. 2 before this and 2 we made together, and now we're going to do our diaper fold. Easy peasy cards when you have all this coordinating suite of products, and then each one looks slightly different. Cool. And we're doing good on time, so let me go ahead and say hello. Oh, I see you guys are fighting off the spammers in this live broadcast already. Thank you for doing that. Okay, hi Terry. Hi Terry P. And Lynn. Thank you. I'm glad you got to watch me live too, Lynn. And hello, Barbara. Denise from South Dakota. Debbie from New Zealand. Bree. Hello. And hello, Yvonne again. And Kathy. Happy Friday. Hello, Lisa from Washington. I'm glad you like the samples, Kathy. Okay, and Denise has a ScanNCut too, so you're going to be in for a treat when I show you what I made from the fall projects at the end when I clear my table off, because we're going to do a diaper fold. So what you need now to do the diaper fold is you're going to need a 6-inch piece of paper, so just get that ready, guys. I've already cut mine down 6 by 6, any square. You can learn how to do this with any size square. It doesn't have to be 6 by 6. Glad you're working on your paper pumpkin, Yvonne. I didn't get mine yet, but I'm glad you're working on yours. That sunflower paper pumpkin is absolutely gorgeous. My team has already been posting pictures inside of the Papered Chefs. Hello, Enike, again. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. I'm glad you got a 125, Lynn. That's one of the ones you can use for my course in fall projects. Yep, hello. I know it's been ages. I'm glad you came back. Yep. Okay, hello, Nola and Cheryl. And Sarah. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece, guys, and you're going to just lay it down. If you want this to be the outside, like I want this to be the outside because it's beautiful gold, right? You're going to put that on the in. You're going to face this side up like this for your diaper fold. And you need any corner. It doesn't matter if it's your trimmer or any corner where there's something to hold it there. Now you're going to fold this down like this, and you're going to make a triangle. You're going to fold the paper in half. And just you're using the edge to help you make a perfect triangle. Okay? And then you're going to get your little spatula. Okay, I found my little spatula, any little spatula or bone folder. And you're going to burnish the edges so you have this triangle. Okay? And that's why you were using the edge, just to get it pretty even. This one is a little bit off, so I'm just going to fix it with a little bit. It doesn't really matter because you're going to hide that part, so we'll just hide that part. All right, so that's what you want. You want a triangle. Face the triangle up now, like that. And now you're going to fold this side over. You're going to take this side of the triangle, fold it over to the left. You're going to take this side and fold it over to the right. Okay, now before you push down on these corners and you make this diaper fold pouch, because you're going to make a pouch that holds a Ghirardelli chocolate, a tea bag, treats, a note. It's just you're making something cute. Before you push down on it, make sure you take this top part and you fold it down and you sort of wiggle it so that it all becomes even and that this lines up with that. So you want this part to line up with that. And it takes a little bit of wiggling because maybe this part wasn't straight, etc., etc. So I just wiggle it around. And that's how I make it the diaper fold. I'll make one again with another type of paper after I use up my piece of flower paper to really see. Okay, that one looks good. And I'm just going to go ahead and flatten it. After I get it the way I want it, I flatten it. You can't really go wrong. I mean, it looks good. Now I'm going to then open it back up, right, like this, so you can see. That was our triangle. Left, right, down. That's it. But then I use a little bit of adhesive, like this, right? just to hold it all in place. And now we have a little diaper fold. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take that little thing we made earlier, this one, You're on My Mind, and you can put that right there on this. I put that on the little point, so put that there, some little adhesive like that. Actually, I put it like that, and then I put a flower there. See, so I put a flower there. We'll just put a flower there as well. And the flower's kind of sticking out like 3D. Oh, now it peels off just fine. So stick the sticker on there like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this. I'll put this one up this time. I'm gonna put it. Well, actually, no, I'll put it the same like that. Okay, now I'm gonna take. But I want this little. What I want is these to be above. Yeah, there you go. That'll be cool. See how the flowers kind of stick up above there. Now I have these other leaves I thought would be nice. And I think I made. Not sure if I made these all into stickers already. Yeah, I could tell by the color on the back if they're turned into stickers. And when they're not, that's okay. You just use your little fine tip adhesive. Okay, that's something like this. I'm shoving that under there a little bit. Get it under there. I don't want it to stick out too much. Okay, so something like that. That's why I was saying that those other leaf accents are nice. And what else could we use? We'll use one of these. Unless I have any pink pieces. That one's not going to contrast enough. I'll just use one of these pieces here. And it looks like it's already a sticker. It was made into a sticker. Here you go. Perfect. I like when it's already a sticker. And we'll go like this. And voila. We have a beautifully decorated diaper fold pouch. Put your tea bag in there. I don't have another this really cool gold tea bag. Not handy. But you put your tea bag in there, or a Ghirardelli chocolate square, or a cute little note, or little die cuts. But you can, not die cuts that are stamped, but just like maybe a tag. Just put in there some crafty goodness. All right, so review. I'm going to take a piece for this. We're going to do the seashell one. The seashell. I want this side to stick out. I want this side to be on the outside. Right? Beautiful gold. So what I'm going to do is take this seashells and put them facing up. I'm going to go to the corner. I've got lots of little extra bits. We're going to push in like this. And we're going to make that triangle. Okay. Flatten it out. Flatten it out. Okay. You have a triangle. Okay. You're going to go ahead. Left. Right. Push it down. And then get this shell to come over the front. Just making sure I'm still in focus. Okay, and then you're going to wiggle it. That one came out way easier. That's the way it should be, though. I do these while I'm watching TV. Just make loads of these at once. That's what I do with my extra scraps. Any square, when you're making a diaper fold, any square size paper will work. It's just that 6 by 6 is a cute size for so many things, and it just looks cute. And you also, my team member Rita likes to put these on cards. So she likes to take cards and actually, this would be your card. She actually puts that in the card, like in the card. Other team members do too. They put them inside sometimes, put tea in it. So that's a good size to put in cards, on the outside of cards. So that's the other reason it's a good size. Now let's look in my bucket of crafty goodness and see if I have any shells that I could put on there. Here's a shell I cut out of a rose gold. I cut out a lot of extra things you can see, but here's a shell. I only found one. There's all leaves here because I'm doing so much with fall right now. I have so many fall projects going on, so that's why I have mostly fall cut out. Let's see if, I don't know if that's a sticker. We'll try it. It looks like it could be. A partial sticker. No, maybe not. We're just going to use. when I'm not sure if it's a sticker. And even if it is a sticker, you could still use glue, but it's best if it's a sticker to use it as a sticker. And now this one, I want to take that little birthday thing I had left over, because there was one more birthday sentiment that I made that was round. And I'm going to put this on there with it. Here it is. So wishing you the best birthday ever. Put that right there, but I want to put this on here too. So I also don't really want to block that shell, so I'm going to put it like that maybe. Something like that. Okay, you see what I'm doing? I don't want to block the whole shell. I also want that shell to not cover up that, so that's where I'm putting it. And this one, I'm putting some adhesive. It never hurts to have bling. See what kind of little bling I have in this little bucket here. Here's some little pearls, some little opal. Opal rounds are perfect. Opal rounds are like, they already look kind of like a pearl anyway. And these little pearls, these little Christmassy pearls, they were the red and green. Or I think they were, no, they were called like festive pearls or something. So I'm going to put a couple of them on there. That'll look nice because they're already gold. There we go. There's your 3 little blings. So we just did another one. And you see how that looks completely different than the floral ones that we did. You see, and you just, if you're going to do a fall one, use the fall paper and a couple leaves. You're going to do a winter one, you do the winter paper and a couple snowflakes. And then you have all seasonal diaper folds. So I'll do some more diaper folds for the other seasons. All right, ready to see all the projects we've created in this series so far? And then some. I'm going to clear my deck here. Okay, I'm going to show you. Every time I do a video, I like to show you like one of these little cracker and treat boxes. So these are just some extra things I made to give you some inspiration for today's video. So this is just another way you can use the Memories and More card that I showed you earlier. Here's before and here's after. So you take one of these cards, die cut out, just like I was showing you, these little gold pieces and a gold leaf, and just use some accents. And instead of love, I wanted to put thinking of you for the card, and this is one of those same stylish shaped dies. You keep the card long if you're going to do this one. Keep the card, don't cut down the Memories and More card, and tie some linen thread around the inside before you glue it. And then you have an envelope to match, and you have an instant little card for someone. Okay, so that goes along, what I'm showing you now just goes along with the theme of what we created today and in part 4 with these floral cards and things. All right, so then in the other series, on the other part of the series, I told you that I was going to show you what one of these look like for each season. I've just been playing around with the cracker and treat box. So this is the day that we used the autumn leaves and a few colors and made some backgrounds. Here's the day we used the snowflakes. I guess I forgot my sentiment on that one. And I did it with the shells as well, these cracker and treat box dies. I guess I put stickers on them and the stickers fell off. Oh no, here it is. It's just light. Thinking of you. That could be a little darker. Okay, another floral card I have here as inspiration for you for today is just, I took for this one, I took the punch. I took a punch and I ran it through the Timber 3D embossing folder. I'll show you. I'm pretty sure this is one of the free items that you can earn this month. Let's see. Who's still here? I can ask Kathy Schmidt, right? You're still here. Or Nola. Pretty sure this is one of the free celebration items. But you can also purchase it. Timber 3D embossing folders. They added a whole bunch of celebration items to your choices of things you can get during August when you spend $50 at my store. Now this one here is what I used to put this little piece through, this Timber 3D. So you can, it's just another way of adding texture to it. Okay, thanks Denise, good. It is a free item you can earn. Look at that. So you could just add that extra layer of Timber 3D. This is just a piece of twine, And that little happy sticker is from the Memories and More stickers. So whenever you're doing happy birthday cards, you can take your Memories and More cards, the ones that we shared earlier. These, let me just grab this and show you. There's a happy sticker. This happy sticker will be good on any happy birthday card. Like I did it here, and then I did wishing you the best birthday ever. So you could just take the sticker and just put it wherever you want. It would go good on this kind of card. Okay, we'll do more with those. What else was I showing? So that was another floral inspiration. All right, back to what I was doing for this workshop. In part 3, I believe it's part 3, but who knows now because it's all a blur. But this was, in part 3, we created the fall projects. Pretty sure we did them in part 3. And I showed you how to stamp backgrounds, and we made these little boxes. These are called the little treat boxes. We made our own card backgrounds, and I used that piece I told you earlier. I used that piece, this piece here, and I made some cards, some fall cards. Okay, so we have this stylish shapes dies. We used the crumb cake, evening evergreen, and I used that same technique of layering. This was 3 by 4 inches, right? This one, and then 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Same measurements from last time, with the way I layered up those gold, distressed gold behind there. Okay, here's a little sneak peek of the next one. We're doing baby wipe technique for the next part of the series. That's a little sneak peek for you. We're going back to snowflakes. All right, so that was part 3. Part 2, we did sticky note holders. Showed you how to make sticky note holders with the snowflakes. Okay. Here's one with this yellow. So we created these using Memories and More cards and die cutting snowflakes out. We also did a 3D project, another 3D project, the tea holders. And these are called matchbook tea holders. And you could put a Ghirardelli chocolate inside of these as well. And we used the Memories and More cards. You have probably 4 or 5 of those in your pack, so you should still even have some leftover Memories and More cards. Linen thread tied around it, some Memories and More stickers. You can see how they're each a little bit different. Put some bling on the bottom and some more stickers and some little bling, designer series paper, etc. Here's some more things we did during part 2, some snowflake cards. Oops. Okay, some sequins are falling off there. I got to add some sequins back. Okay, in part 1 of the series, oop, I found my sequin. I just want to add it back while I find it here. Put the sequin back on there. Okay, so then in part 1, we did the gatefold cards. So we used the seashell theme, and these are all the same measurements that we did in part 1, but you can make a vertical gatefold card or a horizontal gatefold card. When I say gatefold, this is evening evergreen. I put the string, the linen thread around the back, then I put it under the designer series paper. So it comes out under the paper, and then you can use it to tie your card together. Another way you can tie your cards together is, instead of twine, is just using a belly band. You can put a belly band of designer series paper around your cards. So that's texture chic. So this is what we've done just in the first 4 parts of the series. And in part 5, I'm doing baby wipe technique with the snowflakes. I'm going to show you how to make these snowflakes. We'll do that probably this weekend because these are almost ready. And I want to get the rest of the series going because next month we're doing embossing. All right, now this one is what I'm in the ScanNCut course that I've created called Brother ScanNCut Fall Projects. I created a lot of explosion boxes, and I wanted to just show you the one that I created using the season of Chic and a fall theme because that's the theme of my course is fall projects. So this explosion box, when you open it up, you can see that you can decorate the insides. And you just use Stampin' Up! Cardstock that coordinates. This is Petal Pink and Soft Succulent. And you have lots of room to write your messages, and you put your gift in there or your candy, and your crafty goodness will fall out. So to assemble your explosion box back, and I have all the measurements for you. I'm using Template Maker, but I've customized the measurements to make the top of this fit on snugly. Okay, and that's how it works, and just using the Memories and More cards for the sentiment. So I hope you enjoyed part 4 of this series, and check out my other videos. If you want to purchase any of the products I shared today, just go to the link inside the description of this video to my Stampin' Up! Store. There's always a current host code to use to be entered into my prize drawing. And don't miss out on Celebration, because that's only going on till the end of August. And those freebie items will not be free after that. They'll be regular retail price. So this is a great time of year to shop and get those items. Thank you all for watching. This is the Papered Chef. Have a great day.